What is going on, everybody? Dan Unfiltered, and it is time to check out Avenged Sevenfold's new album, Life is But a Dream. Their first album, I think it said in like 6 or 7 years. That's strange. Normally that means the band's just broke up. That's a long break. I should have looked into what caused that. But yeah, that's a long hiatus. And I've heard... Here's some production if it helps. Did it help? Do we feel better that you see it? But subscribe. Subscribe. And if you are new, I haven't heard much Avenged Sevenfold, like, at all. Before this channel, I think the only songs I've heard were, like, big ones, and I heard them on, like, a video game or something. Like, I think Nightmare was on Madden or something. It was on something. And Hail to the King also was on something. So, those I've heard. Then on the channel, I've been introduced to So Far Away. That's a fucking good song. And I'm pretty sure it has to be their biggest song, right? The views were massive when I checked. The views were huge. Buried Alive, Creating God, Reminiscence, probably my favorite so far. Like, my personal favorite. I wouldn't say it's their best song that I've heard so far, but my favorite one. Really like Reminiscence. The Stage, that was good stuff. The video was fucking awesome. What's another one? Damn. Oh, Fiction. Can't forget Fiction. That one is devastating. Especially people told me it was about like a band member. And I think they said he wrote it or performed it like right before his passing. Ouch. That's a tough re-listen. Damn good song, but that's tough. Let's check this out. Oh, I've also heard Nobody. That's off this album. I've heard Nobody also. And that was... I liked it. But you can tell it's experimental. And when I found out the band had like a 6-7 year hiatus, I have no idea what sounds they're going to use. It could all sound like Nobody, which wasn't bad, but it sounded like nothing else I've heard from them. Like the other 12 songs didn't sound anything like it. There was like electronic, the beat was very electronic sounding. We had hi-hats, like electronic hi-hats going throughout. Wasn't bad, it's actually extremely catchy. I re-listened to it recently. But just... bizarre for what I've compared to everything else I've heard. Very experimental. But now, let's find out what it sounds like. Game Over. I hate when you build up a hotkey and it just fails. Fuck. Running a tight ship here. This also doesn't sound like anything I've heard from Avenged Sevenfold so far. This kind of has the, not the sound, but the rhythm of kind of like young Metallica. Well, not young. They've always been old, but or in my lifetime they have. Like kind of a Saint Anger album style. Very fast-paced. Very quick cadence. Let's see. Oh. That was a very strange sounding guitar solo also. I don't know how he had it tuned or what effect they put on it, but that was a very high pitched, almost like a auto-tuned dentist drill type of sound. kind of. Very unique, man. Oh shit, I don't know. This album might be a fun ride.
Strikes me that I don't belong here anymore.
Ooh.
As I observe my own reflection, try a happy face, staring through the warm tears, sad frown from the cold years. Adieu. I never had the will anyway.
Christ. That whole bridge there was crazy. What is going on? This doesn't sound anything like I've heard from them, which isn't a bad thing. Yet. Like, we gotta see how the rest of the album goes. But, whoa. Beautiful voice, nice little ballad, and then a very deep, I think that was a piano key, super deep, or a piano chord. Deep. Then it's gone. With, like a flute. And we're back.
Family tree, say good night.
It's not an uplifting song, that is for sure.
Can't you see? Life is but a dream anyway.
Those lyrics were fucking dark. Like, we actually, there's a lot going on musically in the songs I was paying attention to more. But when I started listening to strictly lyrics, those lyrics are dark. That song needs a re-listen just so I can catch everything. Lyrically, mainly, because the first half, there was so much going on musically. I heard some lyrics, but I was focusing on the music. Because it was a lot of, like, stuff I was not expecting already, especially this early in the album. If anything, did he say, first of all, like, sidebar, he said he's hanging from his family tree was the last thing he's swinging? Same thing. From his family tree was like the last, and he said good night. But life is but a dream anyway. Dark, but a good tone setter, actually, as song one for an album called Life is But a Dream. That's the final lyric in song one. Perfect. Probably should just name the song instead of Game Over. Name it Life is But a Dream. Just make it the titular song on the album. But a good song, but a weird song. That's one that will grow on you. Because at first, you're kind of taken aback. Or at least I am. Maybe they do this in other albums that I've missed. But, like, because I've kind of jumped around. This is going to be the first Avenged album I'm checking the whole thing of. But that, again, like Nobody, didn't sound like any. The only reason I would guess that, like, if I was blindfolded and someone played this, that I would guess it's Avenged Sevenfold is because the singer. I looked it up. Is it M Shadows? Is that what he goes by? I think. I hope I didn't butcher that, but I think that's what it said. M Shadows. His voice is very unique. That is the only reason I would guess this is Avenged Sevenfold. If you removed his voice and just listened to the music, I'd have no fucking idea. They wouldn't have popped in my mind. Because there was a lot going on that didn't sound like what I've started to come to know from them. Again, the only reason that is a cause for concern is because of how long the hiatus is. Sometimes that long of a hiatus, bands can come back with like a new producer, and the whole sound could like go in a bad direction. Who knows? But let's keep going on to track 2. If you are still here, subscribe. Don't be a dirtbag. And you are a real one.